Okay, let's see here. We are testing this out. Give me a second here. We're getting everything set up. As we are doing what's called the Facebook Live test. I just want to take a few tests here. See here. All right, here we go. Alright, so now we have the chat for YouTube pulled up. And we will pull up the chat for Facebook. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm just testing this out here. I'm taking a look. And that will adjust what I have to do for Facebook. to make sure that we are in good shape. And of course to see how the picture is and everything. Let me see if we can adjust the... Really? That's all you get is 360p? Really? Really? You don't get 1080p on Facebook? Interesting. I wonder why. Maybe you can pause the video on this? Oh, you can't, so this has got to keep going. Well, the question is then is... Let's switch it over. Okay, so that works there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's about 8-second delay. It's not terrible. What I'd like to do... I wonder if we can get it closer. There we go. Now, is it going to be perfect? Probably not. We're testing this out, and so far it looks decent. Let's go to... Let's go to Photoshop here. Again, we're just testing this out. I just can't believe you can't get any higher. More video settings. Here we go. Let's see if we can change the video settings. HD if available. Interesting. We're just testing this out just to see how this is going to work. Now, there's going to be no music on Facebook, but you'll be able to hear my voice. It's not clear tonight, so what we're going to be doing is just testing this. Let's see what the pictures look like here. It's actually not too terrible. It's not the best quality, but as I said, we're just testing this out to see. I mean, it's not terrible. And for me, like anything I've ever done, it's got to start somewhere. So I gotta see what we can do. So I'm just working this out just to see what we got here. It's actually not too bad on Facebook. We're working on it. I'm just trying to figure this out just with the hydrogen alpha filter and working this all out. But I just wanted to test this out. Please leave a comment just to see if we got this working up and running. Trying to do is I just want to get this. I'll work with this later, but I want to see if I can get the color set. Oh, that's perfect. That looks good. Awesome, so that will work. That actually enhances the DSO. Nice. Perfect. That's pretty cool. We could definitely work with this, and we can have a lot of fun with this. Well, that worked, so that's good. Hello, Stacy. We got the message. Awesome. My phone died. But we're charging it, so should be kicking back on momentarily for Facebook, but I wanted to make sure we're in good shape. So the only downside is that for Facebook, it's only 360p, which is crazy to think about. You can actually see the dust lanes. And this is not perfectly matched up, though. Let's see, then we can get rid of this here. Alright. So it's not 100% matched up, but it's still pretty cool that we're getting that. But you can see how the it's like enhanced, which is super cool. By the way, we got some new music too, by the way. I found this in the archives for music. Not bad. That's pretty good. So we can have lots of fun with this. Now, the other thing I wanted to see was the M33 and how good that was with the other camera. Let's take a look and see. I'm waiting for my phone to turn back on. Yeah, my phone's dead, but the test worked for Facebook, so that's good. And since we're on, we'll stay on for about 10-15 more minutes. Oh, I gotta... Oh, shoot. That's right. Hang on, I gotta demosaic the images here. I do with them? I know I saved them. Oh, I know where they are. There they are. Real quick, I just gotta demosaic these images here real quick. Alright, so now we're demosaicing the images here. And now that we tested out Facebook Live, I'll see what I can get, and I'll test some more stuff out and figure it all out, but it's gonna take some time. Tried to use another laptop to try to do it, and it didn't work. Then I tried to use this laptop, but that didn't work. And then I tried to use both of them at the same time, and that didn't work. So, yeah. So I tried everything with that, and it's gonna take some work and some practice. Alright, so these are all done. Now we can take these and put these into Deep Sky Stacker. Yes. We can take a look at the image here and what we got. One, two, three, four, five, six. Up a window because it's really warm. Alright, that one's bad. Don't like that one, that one's bad. Nope, not that one. One's good. That's it. Okay, so we'll use these ones then. And then what we'll do is we'll just crop out just enough of that. And we'll stack them and see what we get.
I could be lying and tell you you're fine. I could be lying the rest of the night. But I won't do it, no way I'm saying.
And we're stacking. By the way, it's not clear out. I don't know if anybody noticed that, but it's not clear. So we're just going to look at some images, run some tests. So we'll be on for about another... We'll be on until midnight. We'll make it a short night. But we're still streaming. We know it said it was supposed to be clear. They lied. Welcome, Kim. So, Kim, we tested out Facebook Live just to see. I was using my phone to see if I can get... And the quality was absolutely atrocious. 360p. To me, that's not good for astronomy. That's all I gotta tell you about that. I'm doing good. I am doing good. I'm just getting this all sorted here. I want to see if this is a telling tale of how good this other camera is. There we go. That's not terrible. And you got some detail. That's good. Yeah, we're just processing. We're just looking at a few images that we took last night just to see. These were 4-minute images, and we only took 7 of them, so I knew that these weren't going to be amazing images. This was taken with the QHY. And I'm just looking. You don't get much detail. The stars looked good, so it's not terrible. Definitely work with those though. What else we got here? Now the M33 that we took with this one, these ones we can see. Well, that's the Pickering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So these ones here. And then these ones were the M33. I just want to make sure. Because of course, naturally, I labeled these ones wrong. Stupid me. Ha! These are all M33s. Yep, these are M33. Okay, which is the Triangulum Galaxy. So we'll go back to this. Which this was the middle portion of that, of the veil. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? Okay, now we'll stack these. This is gonna be about 35 minutes. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? When everything's said and done, what do we do to love? Yeah, so what this one was is that this was the middle section. This is what's gonna put those outside ones together. And it looks faded only because it's not as a bright and prominent nebula compared to the two on the outside, the eastern and the western. And we'll stack this, and then we'll enhance the detail and see what we get here. And again, this is in hydrogen alpha 5 minutes. We took 7, so 35 minutes of exposure. It's going to stack all 7. Yeah, this is called the Pickering. 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 I don't know where they got it from, but that's what it is. Alright, it's on 6 of 7 right now. By the way, happy Monday. It is now midnight. Alright, saving. Alright, now it's loading the image. Oh, man. Wow. Hot damn. And the thing is, you thought that that thing was dim. That's intricate. Wait till we get this thing in color. Even down here at the bottom too is really cool. Now granted, these lines that you see going across here, that is just stacking artifacts. That'll go away with flats, and then this will just be one smooth image all the way through. The stars look really good. I'm impressed. And then you have the eastern veil here. Or the western, I'm sorry, the western veil. Yeah, that's really, really good. I mean, I'm definitely impressed. I wouldn't go as far as 5. I might just go back to 6. So this way, what it'll do is it'll make it won't stand out as much, because you can. Oh, excuse me. You can go down to like 3 and really enhance this detail and make it like the background as dark as possible, and you can really separate the nebula versus the sky, and you can see this, but you won't get that faint details around the outside, but this will really enhance it, and you can see it. It almost looks like it's a cloud. That's how crazy this is. And when you see an object like the witch's broom, which is right here. Well, actually, wait. Right there. Yeah, the witch's broom, which is this one right here. This one's hard to get. I mean, it's very faint because that star is so friggin' bright. But it definitely comes out, and this really comes out. This, if anything, looks like a freaking broom. I don't know. But what you'd want to do, especially when you're post-processing, is you want to get that to 7. So this way, you'll start to see some of the like fainter details in this area right here. And then, of course, you would use Photoshop to do that. So And then what I can do is I could take this one and then put this as a mosaic. But I'm definitely impressed with that. That is really, really, really good. So we're gonna save it. Alright, so we're saving that. Alright, and then we'll go to M33. So now what we'll do unclick these ones, and now we'll go to this one. Okay, so that one was bad. This one was good. You got that stupid dust mote. Ha! That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. 7, 8, 9. I won't use that one. Well, actually, I think we will, because I think these were longer images, I think. These were. No, they couldn't have been. I think these were shorter images. Oh yeah, that's right. These were the 2-minute images. That's right. Yeah, we'll still use them. Okay. Alright, there we go. Perfect. You can. You can get rid of them with Photoshop. What you would do is you would create a mask, or you would just I would just take flats, and flats would get rid of them. Which I should be doing tonight. That would be smart. But we'll be fine. We'll be good to go. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to register the 11 pictures. See what we get here, and then we'll call it a night. Get that sensor cleaned, yeah. Gonna have to. I don't think it. The thing is, I don't think it's on the sensor. I think it's like most likely it's probably between the filter and the telescope. I bet. Alright, so it's on 11 of 11 right now for registering. By the way, we're listening to new music. I think people got probably sick and tired. Yeah, and tomorrow's supposed to be clear. I'll have the cameras set up and ready to go for the purse side, so I'll be ready to go. So we will see the purse side starting tomorrow. I'll have everything all set up and ready to go. I got 2 cameras ready. We tried doing that with the one meteor shower, so we're gonna be doing the same thing again. The peak is set for the 12th. So that is in just a mere 2 days. So we'll be getting ready for that. It'll be in prime position. The only problem is, here's the downside, is the moon is coming up. It's the only downside. The next 2 days, the moon's going to start getting fuller and fuller. And what that means is it's going to be very bright, and the very faint meteors that you're going to be seeing, you won't get. So it's going to be a bit of a problem to see. But we're still going to try. I mean, even the super bright ones you're going to see, and I've gotten it with a full moon before. We should be okay. We should be all right. All right. So now it's saving, and then it's going to start loading. There we go. Now it's going to load. So this is about 45 minutes we got about on this one. Close to an hour we got on this one. Stupid freaking dust mote. There's 4 of them. There's 4 freaking dust motes. That's actually really cool. That is really, really cool. It's playing dodge with the freaking dust motes. Too much. That's pretty cool. It's a big galaxy too. You had 3 of them, yeah. You know, see, and I think that's what's it very well could be the field flattener that has them. I'd be willing to bet if I took the field flattener off, I bet you they'd be gone. So the stars look pretty darn good. Especially in the middle. Definitely impressed. And this is how big this is. I mean, it's... If you're looking at the galaxy right there, it's this whole thing right here. That's incredible. That's okay though. I mean, we'll get this in color. I mean, it's coming up earlier and earlier, so we'll have a chance to get this. We'll get it in color. We'll be able to get rid of these dust motes, and we'll have a great time. Again, if you're just joining me, we tested out Facebook Live, and we worked on a couple images earlier. I can go back to Photoshop, and we worked on the Cocoon Nebula, which is IC 5146, and we added the hydrogen alpha to it, which I think is kind of cool. What I can do, we can get rid of the red, okay, and then we can put the regular red. I don't know if I can't do it anymore. Yeah, well, this is with the hydrogen alpha filter, and you put this and you replace the regular red. So here, I'll show you. Here. Okay, so that's the hydrogen alpha one. This is the red channel. Okay, so that's the red channel. We got rid of this one completely. We'll make it bigger here. There you go. Alright, so this is just the sole red channel. This is the hydrogen alpha one. So you can see there's a difference. Hydrogen alpha is going to be more vibrant, which means that red is going to become better. That's green, and that's blue. Green, and then there's red. Look at the difference. It's gigantic. So here's your red copy, and that's your hydrogen alpha. And by doing the hydrogen alpha, the green, and the blue, this is what you get. Yes, this is the Cocoon Nebula, and this is IC 5146. Now, the stars didn't line up 100%, only because what happened was when I took the hydrogen alpha one two and a half weeks ago, and it was on one side of the sky, and then I took it was on another side of the sky, so I had to rotate the image, and when I rotated it, it was off by just a slight bit. So when you're looking at this image here, looking for the mouse. Well, the stars at the top don't exactly match up 100%, so if I were to zoom in more, okay, and go up to the top here, you're going to start to see the stars are just off by just a slight bit. That's just processing and aligning and going through. Like, a couple of these stars look dead on, especially the star in the middle looks really good, and now the red is starting to become more vibrant, which is what you want. You don't want it to be, you know, dull looking. And also on top of that, you get that dust lane that outlines it. So that turned out really, really well. We'll be doing this more often this summer, getting more and more and more. What I did was I can also do a luminance. So this is with the luminance filter. This is without the luminance filter. So you can see there's a difference. And this was the original image. This is crazy. This is the original stacked image. This right here. I'll zoom in. There. That's the original. And then we added the hydrogen alpha filter, and bam! That just like hits you like a freaking brick wall. But look how dull that red is. It almost looks like there's like a screen in front of it that you just need to see more detail, and it's there. It's just crazy. Just crazy, crazy, crazy. So much fun. If you've ever used StarNet to remove stars, I have heard of it, but I have yet to do that. I did it the old-fashioned way, and that is using what's called the select and then the color range. I did that a long time ago. The only problem is you get different colored stars. That's the only problem. You have to invert it. Hit OK. Yeah, and then you have to use feather. Go to filter. Oh god, it's been so long since I've done this. You go to layer. And you go to man, I can't remember. It's been so long. Oh, here it is. Modify. You go to expand, and you got to expand it by like 3 pixels. Been so long since I've done this. I actually did a video on this like forever and ever and ever ago. And then you have to like delete it, and then yeah, it's yes, I do that. Check my Starless M33 on Instagram. Yeah, I did that. Oh man, when did I do it? Had to be like 3 years ago. I did it with the Heart Nebula, which I thought was kind of cool, which took forever to learn and figure out. What else we got here? What's this one? I'm trying to think what this image was. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Okay. Yeah, this was the mosaic. And actually, I can add to this too. Forgot about this one. This was the mosaic of the crescent. Detail on this is crazy. Wow. Yeah, we'll have fun with this one too. There's so many objects, so many different things that we still have to cover. That's what the fall and the winter is going to be for. Well, we'll just have tons of fun looking at images. Then there's this one, that's Cedar Blad, 214. That one turned out really well too. Yeah, me too. That's exactly right. I love going and doing that stuff. I think it's really cool to just look at stuff. And then you get images that you took back in April, and then you look back and go, man, if only I would have done things a little bit differently. I got a lot of stuff here. Oh, that's right. Then I got the VDB. Oh, not the VDB. NGC 7822. I forgot about that one. That's this one. Man. And actually, what we do we can mosaic this. Let's do it. Let's go to automate, photo merge. Alright, so we're going to photo merge the two of them together. And this is going to be Cedarblad 214 and NGC 7822. We'll see if they actually can merge together. Should be able to. Yep, there it is. How cool is that? So what's cool about this is that you could take this, and what it does is it actually adds the image to the other one. So that we can actually take it off and then move it on. Editing a video on M33 at the moment. Should have it uploaded later. I lost a lot of my data. Oh no. Actually, there's a way you can actually get it out. So I don't know if you... There's got to be a way you could get it. Because I had a Seagate drive, and that Seagate drive failed me. And there's a way you can upload it. What else do we have? We got so many objects. So many different things going on here. Oh, the wizard. Forgot about that one. We did that one too. Wizard, I think, turned out really well. That's crazy that one... That's amazing. And then I tried doing a little bit of an edit on it, and... That's just crazy. Well, there's any way to do it. Mono has been by far my favorite out of the two. And it's just unbelievable. Just so many objects that we've gotten and just unlocking so much. Well, we've gotten about 5 or 6 different objects. This is the bubble. That's just nuts. Yeah, Mono and H Alpha is like by far, that has been like an automatic game changer for me. Yeah, and the camera for this one is the Mi DSi 4. And I have been thoroughly impressed in how this has worked, and it has been such a great pair with the Sobani H-alpha filter. And how it is just, I'm taking such short images, 3, 4, 5 minutes, and then just immediately stacking them and then just going and just moving it. I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. I mean, what you can get with this, it's just, I mean, you're getting these little dust lanes, right? Where the hell's my mouse? I don't have a mouse anymore. Where the hell did it go? What if I zoom out? Oh, it's probably one of those things is that you can't really see it because of the background. I wish I could change the color on it. Well, you can see the dust lanes. Apparently I don't have a freaking mouse that you could see on it, but... And then you have M52, which is up at the top there. That's the star cluster there. And then you have some nebulosity down on the bottom left, too. And then there's that one big object at the bottom. Yeah, so there's just so many objects that we have to go through, and we'll get them pristine, and we'll get them absolutely flawless. Then we got M31. This was the last one before we call it a night. This was M31 that we took just very, very, very short. Has meat gone bust? I don't think so. Not that I know of. I sure don't think so. Yeah, I mean, you're right. The simple color is you just snap a picture and then you get it. But at the same time, when you do mono, if you have the patience, you could probably do it. You know, and I think it'd be really cool. Yep, when our stars are starting to just barely come up. When you get to M33, you're going to notice that around 3 or 4 a.m., you're going to start seeing things. That's really cool. But it's 12:30. I was only going to be on for a little bit. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to just show a little bit of the images that we've taken so far, a little bit of a history of what we got, and also the good news about Facebook Live is we'll be doing that too. So for the individuals that want to watch on Facebook Live, we'll be doing that until I can figure out how to get that. Also working on getting audio for when people call in, so we're still working on that too. I should have an answer by the end of this week, and we'll get that going so this way people can call in. So just bear with me. We'll get there. So what we're going to do is we're going to end the stream now. Not clear tonight, but definitely clear tomorrow. So tomorrow night, 9 p.m., we are going to be back out here. Let me know what objects you want me to get. We could definitely take a look. We could see what we got. We could do any object in the night sky in the northeast. So anything that's coming up that's near Cassiopeia, anything that's near Cygnus, we could definitely get any of those objects. Like we could do the Dumbbell Nebula, we could do the Little Dumbbell Nebula, we can do, I'm just trying to think of objects, the Caroline Rose, I have gotten that one before yet. The Snowball Nebula, we can get that one, we can get that in color. Those are just short objects that we could take 50 seconds, 60 seconds. I can whip through it, and then we can see it in color. The Little Dumbbell Nebula would be kind of cool. Yeah, we could do M27. I mean, that would be really cool. I can get that in color, see how that turns out. So, a lot of objects, a lot of things we can do. So, send it my way. Again, I know I beat this like a dead horse, but we have my handles, okay? I don't know what the heck happened to the sub count. That's jumbled up. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of the sub count because I don't know what happened, but that is the link to my Facebook page. Okay. And then my Twitter handle. So make sure that you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Hit that subscribe button. So this way you make sure you hit the notification bell. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Well, I got the Mi DSi-4, and I've had no problems with that thing. None. I've been very, very satisfied with what the camera has been able to do. So, with that being said, we are going to end the stream. So I want to thank everyone for coming on for this short, abbreviated. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. I gotta work tomorrow. It's a 12-hour day tomorrow. I gotta work 12 hours on Tuesday. So I gotta get some sleep. Staying up till 3:30 and then working today was a little tough. So let this song play out, and then we will end it. So you guys have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.